Okay, hello everyone and welcome back to Dark Souls 3, the Ultimate Pyromancer Guide. I made it back to Lothric Castle here because in this episode we're going to be moving on. Taking on the boss mainly, the Dragonslayer armor. Hopefully he's not going to be too difficult because after him is the Grand Archives, and the Grand Archives is going to contain the final Pyromancy we're going to be picking up aside from Warmth for this playthrough, and that spell is going to be Power Within. And we're not going to head to the Dragonslayer armor straight away because I still want to pick up one more thing, and that is I want to pick up the Red Tearstone Ring. Because I just want to show, or I just want to see if the Power Within, Weapon Buff, and Red Tearstone combo is just as powerful as it was in previous games. That was kind of the glass cannon build of Dark Souls 1. You would have under 20% HP, you'd cast Power Within and a weapon buff, and you'd go to town on an enemy. And it usually worked pretty well. It was a very powerful tactic, but again, we'll see if that still applies in this game. I don't know who I'm gonna try it out on, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. Oh, you know what? I should have switched to fucking Bed of Chaos Vestiges. Oh, well, you know what? I think I'm gonna go more melee for this boss anyways. Is that it? I think that's it. Let's get going here. I'll still use Black Fire Orb, but I feel like this is more of a melee boss. He's very up in your face all the time. I didn't have too much trouble with him. Wow, okay. Definitely not dealing as much damage as I did last time. Okay, that was a trade that's not worth it. Wow, he's very resistant to dark. That barely dealt any damage. Yeah, that's not even worth attacking him when he's doing that. Yeah, I got a holy... This boss, I swear, deals the most damage out of any of them in the game. Like, I can't think of a boss that deals this much damage. But I guess that makes sense. Like, I mean, you look at this guy, you expect him to hit hard. Oh shit, I forgot about that. This is where it gets stupid. It gets really aggressive. And fuck that mist, and the fucking butterflies start shooting shit at me. He's not that difficult to avoid, but if you get hit, like, good luck. Like, I got hit there, and that took like 3/4 of my HP. You know what, we're gonna pull back. Oh, that goes... okay. Lesson learned, that goes through shit. I was wondering if it would. I gotta rebuff because I'm not dealing enough damage to him. How the hell am I gonna do that though? I guess like that. Wasn't as difficult as I anticipated it to be. This should last. Shit. Too late. I don't actually have that much Estus left. Gotta stay calm. He has a follow-up to that? Damn. I got this guy on my first try on my previous playthrough, and I kind of had a feeling that wasn't gonna happen this time. As you can see, I'm not dealing a lot of damage to him. Yeah, we'll try Bed of Chaos Vestiges and see how that works. I think it might be better. I don't know, he didn't take any damage from my Black Fire Orb, which makes me think he's resistant to everything. But before we go ahead and panic, let's go ahead and get our spell attuned. Yeah, we should be fine with that. And maybe I should also get the Estus ring. Or not Estus ring, the FP ring. Wait, that's the wrong one. No. Dusk Crown ring, that's it. Actually doesn't make that much of a difference in terms of my HP, to be honest. This guy's gonna one-shot me though from now on. Maybe that is a bad idea, isn't it? You know what? I'm gonna... Goddamn. Can't even talk today. I'm gonna Ember up and see. I think that's still one-shot territory, which kind of worries me. But I think we'll switch. Again, this might completely fail because he might not take any damage from the spell. Not any damage, but much damage from the spell. But if he's anything like the other bosses, he should fall to the mighty Chaos Bed Vestiges. I'm just gonna have to not get hit. Just don't know if 2 Ashen Estus is enough. We'll find out, I guess. This is a cool intro, by the way. Oh, he just blocked. It's not good that he can block everything if he wants. That's bad. Holy fuck, that's so much damage. You gotta stop blocking, buddy. Shield bash. Okay, I think this is it. That is... Well, he's taking more damage than from fire than dark. You know what? I think that might actually work. Yeah, this is gonna work, I think. I just gotta not get hit, and I gotta prevent him from blocking. Which, I don't know if that's gonna be easy. It's probably gonna be easier said than done. Did I not send the elevator down? No, I'm pretty sure I did. I knew that this guy was gonna be difficult, by the way. Like, coming into it, I just knew because I barely scraped by on playthrough number 1. And I was using a build with much more HP and much kind of tougher armor and shit like that. But what are you gonna do? You have to get past this boss, so might as well keep trying. I think this spell, like I said, is gonna work. It did take a fair chunk of his life off. Okay, good. As long as I don't forget to do this. I don't know why my voice is so scratchy today. Hate when that happens. But yeah, I just want to get into the Grand Archives and tear shit up. Get Power Within. It's not that difficult to get. The only thing I wonder is whether it affects spells in this game as well, Power Within. Because the Red Tearstone varies. It did affect spells in Dark Souls 1, but not in Dark Souls 2. I don't know. Wonder if I can hit him. That's not gonna reach, is it? No, yes it did. Yeah, that deals a lot of damage to him. Holy fuck. Still think this spell is OP. You're OP as well. Fuck you, Dragonslayer armor. Then I'm gonna heal up first. Then we'll Ashen. It'd be nice if I could see. Whoa! I don't know what's going on. Can't even see. There's like particle effects flying everywhere. I don't think I've ever gotten hit by these butterflies. No! That didn't one-shot me. The next attack might. No, 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 no. I hate when he does that. Fuck you. Because he looks like he's not gonna... Damn. It looks like he's not gonna act that quickly. But I think he's actually baiting you to heal. Because he gets in so quickly. Yeah, that I got careless there. But this is the way to go. I'll show one more attempt. And then if I don't succeed here, I'll start cutting out my deaths here. Because... Holy fuck. But yeah, this is the way to go though. Like, Bed of Chaos is definitely dealing a lot of damage. I think I'll use one more Ember and then I'm just gonna stop. He kills me in 2 hits anyways. I don't think this much HP is gonna matter. It might not, who knows. But yeah. I don't know if it's even worth having the Dust Crown ring on though. Now that I'm thinking about it, just thinking about how many casts I get. Because I don't know if there's a way to check how much it reduces it by. The spell FP. I know it must be like a flat percentage, I think. But I don't know. Maybe it's worth it, maybe not. I have been increasing my FP a bit, so maybe we'll try it without the ring next time. Alright, did I send it back? Okay, good. Alright then. Of course I could always summon, but that's kind of cheap, isn't it? Shouldn't Cirrus be here, available for summoning? I'm pretty sure she should be. Let's get an initial hit. Deals so much damage. Can I get 2? Yes. We gotta kill this guy quickly, that's a thing. Oops. That sound didn't make much sense. It was like a combination of an oops and oh shit. Please don't block that. Okay. He's blocking. No. Did he miss? Did he miss me or did I stun him out of it? I don't know, but I'll take that. He's blocking again. It's not good because I'm wasting my FP. Although he's done. He's done. Cool. Alright, 4th time. Got him. Yeah, this spell deals a lot of damage. Still, he was more difficult than the other bosses so far because he could close the gap so quickly. And of course, he deals a shit ton of damage. Cool, we have 63,000 souls. I'm not gonna go back just yet. I think we'll just switch back to my other setup and keep moving on. Why not? Yeah, we'll switch our glove. How many chunks do I have? I have 4. So I need 2 more to either upgrade my weapon or my glove. I think I'm gonna do my weapon next. Speaking of chunks, I don't think there's anything else down here. Alright then, let's head into the archives. I always found it weird at first why there are 2 bonfires so close to each other. But once you like see how the area is laid out, it makes sense because the Dragonslayer armor boss room is actually a lot closer to the Twin Princes. So that's how it kind of works. Got our twin swords. I know that this thing was nerfed in the last patch. It was apparently very powerful. So yeah, key to the Grand Archives. We're in. Like I said, let's tear shit up. There's a lot of good pickups here. Mainly upgrade materials and of course our spell. Oh shit. I don't want you to escape. Even though you don't drop anything I need. Still. It's kind of just like an OCD thing. Speaking of OCD, I know people were pissed at me for a long time that I didn't use an undead bone shard. Yeah, sometimes it happens. What did I have on instead of this? Chloranthy, right. And then we'll heal up. That adds actually a significant amount of HP. Anyways. Oh, nice. I just noticed. That puts me at 6 chunks. Where is the crystal sage though? Wait a second. Did I skip him by accident? I think I might have just did. These fucking like, golem goblin slave things. I think they are called Lothric slaves officially. But that's besides the point. I think I ran past the crystal sage, which I don't know if that's a good thing. Oops. Yeah, my glove is in this hand. So are you actually resistant to fire? Or dark? No, you're not. What the hell? Wait, is this one stronger than the other ones? Maybe. I wasn't really checking. I finally figured out what this does. I don't know if did I figure this out on my first playthrough? But what it does is it makes you immune to the curse, because you know, it is kind of annoying having to constantly be cursed. So it's nice that they give you this mechanic to avoid it. And I think what we're looking for is a switch. This one. And this one will bring down that bookcase. Just smash their furniture, who cares? And here we have power within. And also a chest that is not a mimic. Witch's locks. This is a whip that is actually fire based. I don't know, I could call this part of the Pyromancy guide, but I don't know. It has a dex requirement, so I'm not able to use it. Whip fashioned from the black hair of a daughter of the Witch of Izalith, creator of the Flame of Chaos. The long shining locks woven together to create this whip are imbued with the essence of fire, which can be channeled through the use of its skill. Flame Whip. Temporarily coat the whip in fire and the self same fire as that which consumed the witch herself, it is said. Wow, that is a fucked up sentence. Alright. Other thing we need to read is good old power within. I think I went the wrong way, yeah. There it is. Boosts attack, but gradually lose HP. Forbidden pyromancy among those who internalize flame. Temporarily, okay, we know that. A pyromancer fears the flame. However, this fear subsides once it is accepted as substitute for strength. Kind of interesting lore, in that there are pyromancers who fear the fire. Well, it is taught to pyromancers that they should fear the fire, but there are some who embrace it, and those who do are considered outcasts because, well, it kind of goes against everything pyromancy should be, because pyromancy came from, like it said, the Witch of Izalith. Why can't I lock onto this? Huh, that's weird. For a second I thought it might have been one of those like non-hostile enemies, like in Irithil Dungeon. Guess not. You're dead. So yeah, it kind of... I can't lock on to this guy. It's really weird. And now I could, huh? Does this... Wait, does the wax reduce your range or something? Like your sight? I'm not sure. Did I finish my thought about... I don't know. But anyways, so... Pyromancers fear the flame because the witches were consumed by the first flame, and pyromancy originated from that, or from them. So that's why. Also, the Crystal Sage does move automatically if you don't attack him. Guess that's good. He should be... He's right above us. I can see him clipping through. I do have 77,000 souls, I just noticed, which means I probably shouldn't be doing this, risking everything, but oh well. Let's have a battle of sorcery versus pyromancy. Wow, you have a lot of HP. And he's gone. He does retreat a lot, but that is his final place, I think. Again, I'll show off power within. I don't know who against just yet, but I don't know, maybe I'll use it against Gundyr. If it affects spells, then this shit is gonna be ridiculous, because I'll be rocking power within with Bed of Chaos Vestiges. And that, my friends, is gonna be just like annihilation, because Bed of Chaos Vestiges is already really powerful, as you saw. So if it's affected by power within, then yeah, that's gonna be a boss killer build if I've ever seen one. I'll try it out in Firelink once I get back, whether it is actually affected or not. Ouch. Fucking firebombed here. Just trying to think of the shortest way back to a shortcut. But I think I'm going the right way. Aside from getting cursed, we're all good here. Do I want to kill this Outrider Knight? I'm not going to be able to use this set anyways because it's a heavier armor set. Oh, I thought you had to kick down this ladder. I guess not. Shriving Stone. Let's buff up. Oh, thought I was under. I guess not. Let's heal up. Oh, did I switch my weapon? No, I didn't. I guess the buff, that's weird. The buff disappears when you heal up. Like the visual effect. Wonder what... Wait, he can... No, he can't. He's just gonna reappear here, isn't... Yeah. I was like, wait, he can escape? Oh, I bled him. He's done anyways. I think we can safely say that Pyromancy is the winner here over Sorcery. It's clearly demonstrated by me. You get the Crystal Scroll. This annoying ass Lothric Knight. Just gonna kill him. Yeah, all of the Lothric Knights are in this area are the Abyss versions. But yeah, this is what I've been waiting for, because in the first few episodes I wasn't really using my Pyro. But you know, you gotta get like a good variety of spells to be able to use all of it efficiently. Can you make that drop? No way. What is down there though? This is a risk. So what I think I'm gonna do is equip one of these and the Silver Cat Ring. No, that is okay. It does look like you could make it, but apparently not. Alright then. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's get back to Firelink Shrine because I have like 77,000 souls that I need to spend. Luckily, Ring of Sacrifices are always there to help. Alright then. Let's get back to Sage's Ring and Chloranthy. Guess we'll Ember back up. Unfortunately, there is no ring that protects against losing your Ember status, unlike in the previous games. At least I think there isn't one. So, aside from leveling up, we're gonna conduct a little experiment here. Unfortunately, I did not unlock a shortcut because, well, you know what, it's not gonna take too much to get back up there. This area really isn't that difficult when you think about it. Oh wait, I have a lot of souls because I killed the crystal stage as well, of course, that's why. Okay, that's quite a few levels actually. So let's get it is a lot to get to 4 attunement slots, right? Does give me a lot more FP though. I don't know. Should I commit? That will give me 4, and again, like 157 FP versus 181 is a significant difference. You know what? We'll commit. Whatever. Alright then. It's experiment time. Experiment time. I can't even talk today, really. Alright, so we have Bed of Chaos and Power Within. I guess we can still keep Karthus, but we won't do it for now. We'll just go with this because I just want to see. Alright, let's pick a target. Oh yeah, of course, we gotta wait for this shit. Preferably a target that doesn't move too much because we also gotta factor in, you know, like critical attacks. Well, not critical. I still don't know what to call them. When the enemy is moving, they always take more damage. I think that's called not a counter, but well, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Enemies take more damage if they're conducting an action while you hit them. So I just don't want to have that kind of affect what I'm doing here. So I think these hollows here would be perfect. Please tell me this works. Oh, do they not? That's 816. $980. It is affected. Holy shit. 816 versus 98. Are you kidding me? This is I'm gonna be so OP. Wait, let's try it on another one as well. Okay, who else is there? How long does it last though? It doesn't last long, does it? The thing about Power Within is it lasted a long time in the previous games. Can I seriously not find any more enemies? There's one right there. Alright, Power Within. $538. Was that through the shield though? Yeah, 980. That's 980 damage. Okay, yeah, that doesn't last long, does it? That might be how they balanced it out, because honestly that was a little bit OP. How long Power Within lasted. So there's actually a little bit less risk involved with this when you think about it, because it's not gonna drain too much of your health. I'm gonna warp back because I'm too lazy to walk. But damn, this is gonna pretty much wreck anything that comes our way for the rest of the game. Maybe except the final boss, because I think the final boss is resistant to everything. So even though that might be the case, still, this is just so powerful. But we'll only need this setup for bosses. So I think we'll rock this. Usual. Let's get... I could get... Actually, I could get Great Chaos Fire Orb and still get Black Fire Orb. Yeah, but I think my boss killer build is... or setup is complete. If I added fucking Red Tear Stone, then shit would get ridiculous, I think. Because I think Red Tear Stone adds another, I don't, flat percentage to everything. Alright, let's go ahead and reinforce our weapon. Oh, I can complete this. Should I? I think we should. It's not going to be that difficult to pick up another slab. Weapon complete. Hopefully it's going to deal more damage now. Don't need anything from the Dragonslayer Armor Soul. So I think, should I consume these? I will do that later. I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. I actually think that this was fairly successful. Defeated a tough boss. I think the Dragonslayer armor is fairly tough. One of the tougher bosses. Got a awesome spell. Conducted a little experiment that turned out to be successful. Leveled up a bunch. So yeah, I think I'll call this a successful episode. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode of the Pyro Guide. I'll see all of you next time. Goodbye.